Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing tonight? It's your host, the Saint, here with the Wrestling Wire. Have we got some serious shit to talk about tonight? Man, look, we sent it out early so everybody knew what we was talking about. We made sure everybody knew kind of like this is the basis for what we got to say. I'm waiting on my co-host to get here. Producer Lorenzo, can you get David on the screen for me? There he is. Welcome.
Oh, look, you following directions. I appreciate that. What's
Dude,
up, man? You always got something to talk about. You're always bitching about something. Let's,
well, no, yes, but no. I definitely got a legit gripe today, though. Like
okay.
I really do. I really do got a legit gripe, especially when it comes to the indies, especially in our area. Look, dude, there's like 75 feds out here, right?
Okay. Well,
Okay,
I mean, probably more than that, but like it depends on what Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina alone. Yeah, probably.
I'm saying the Carolinas and Georgia, maybe. Like, there's got to be 75 of them at least.
More than that.
More than that. Okay, so folks, and I hope to hell that if y'all know somebody in this business, I hope that y'all are telling them, by the way, be honest with them. Please be honest. A wise promoter once said to me, Ronnie Boy, that's exactly what he calls me, Ronnie Boy. Let me tell you something. The poster or the flyer for your wrestling show is the front door to your event. That's what he said to me. Now, some of y'all posters be looking like the front door to a porta john. We look at this shit and we know the moment we walk through the door, it's going to be a shit show. That's not something you want, dog. That is not something that you want. If you need help with flyers, man, look,
There's a lot of talented people in the area that do graphic imaging, y'all.
there's
Just
a
saying.
lot of them. Luke Thompson out of Georgia, Gavin Tyler, South Carolina. I mean, you can call him Gavin Ward if you want, but I think he goes by Gavin Tyler on Facebook. I don't fucking know, but that guy does decent work on flyers. There are tons of people
Shout
that
out
you
to
can call.
Brian.
Who?
Brian.
Oh,
There's a
can you give me a
he
last name, or are you
sorry.
just
Hold on.
okay?
I'll
Yeah.
eventually.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll get you. Yeah.
what I'm saying is you can reach out to these people, and I know for a fact that they're not, breaking necks and breaking banks over creating flyers for people. I know it for a fact. I've paid fucking Gavin to do work for me in the past. This background he did. He made this background. Yes, we
Yeah,
need
I
to
figured it.
update it.
Yeah, Brian F.
But
Pro. If you
Brian
need
F. Pro.
graphics, if you need personal graphics, if you need posters, Brian F. Pro. He's the guy who does the every year he does the Black History Month posters for and the Latin American posters. He did that big spiel. He's the one who's make sure you send him your pictures on time because he has a deadline. If you don't send
Dude,
it to him, then oh well.
well, I mean,
Great shout out to that guy. Does amazing work. Amazing
there's
work.
a lot of them who do good work. Dude, Scott Larson has gotten into it. Welcome to the show. Scott's in the crowd right now. Scott Larson has gotten into it recently. And he's doing some work. I'm just gonna put it that way. He's doing work too. It's not it's not bad. Everybody has shit that they want, right? Everybody has a certain style that they want on their flyer. So it's one of those things where talk to the people that are doing your graphic design and tell them kind of what you're looking for. And I bet you they can make something phenomenal just for you. But if you are advertising and your flyer makes it look like your show's going to be a piece of shit, it probably is going to be a piece of shit. But that's the other problem with so many companies running in one area that I hope fans out there realize this because this is probably one of the most important aspects of wrestling. You are never going to see the same show twice anywhere ever. It's not going to happen.
You shouldn't. You
It does not
shouldn't.
happen.
You
No, you're
shouldn't.
not. You're not going to. You are not going to. All right. If fans go, I'm going to use Spartanburg as an example. Okay. In Spartanburg, you have had blah blah blah. You had APW Boiling Springs. Shout out to AJ Frost and them. We had AWL. Shout out to Jimmy Ward and them. And we had CPW, Buck Carter and them. Um, is Pro Wrestling. I'm not giving them a shout out. But I'm just saying that I think they said they're coming back, but they've come back and went like 6 times in the past 2 years. So who knows? And then I think there's other people running in the area too. That's just in Spartanburg County that I know of off the top of my head, right? Now, if you go to any one of those shows, they predominantly looked different. They didn't use the same talent. They didn't have the same style of matches. They didn't have the same announcers, same style announcers, same anything. They didn't have all that shit. But some were dangerously close to the other. In my estimation, what was happening at the time in American Pro Wrestling was also happening at another company. And that kind of didn't make sense to me, but like, why would you want to watch it? WrestleForce is not near Spartanburg, brother. That
No,
shit is down
but
in Columbia or Charleston or something. That's way down there.
great. That's a
Pro
great.
he's dude, love Bob Geller, great guy. But there's Palmetto down in like Lexington. Pro Wrestling Union was down in Union. AWL, Jimmy Ward and them, they're running in Union. Derek Van Trans South Wrestling is running down in Union. There's a ton of companies running in all these. Greenville's got a bunch of them too. My thing is this: if you're going to start, like, let's say somebody's going to start running shows here in Spartanburg, and even I work a lot of brewery shows, brother. I know what that brewery crowd loves. If you bring in a shit show to a bar,
Fans will let you know.
You're fucking up big time. And here's my thing. I'm not trying to be a dick about this. I'm trying to be legit because I don't want to see people fail. However, I believe that if a shit show occurs in an area like a downtown Spartanburg or like a downtown Greenville, if a shit show happens in that area, it leaves a bad taste in the mouth of the fans, and the other shows in the area end up affected by it.
And the venue. Don't forget the venue, because that'll kill the venue. It will hurt the venue, and the venue will be like, I don't know.
It will.
And it does make it harder, especially in other populated areas when there's other shows I've done there before. It's been hard to go back to a city, to a venue where they've had bad experiences.
Right. Exactly. So here's the thing. That's my big point is I want everybody to succeed. But if you ain't got no business booking this shit, don't start. Like, if you can't write no better than some of the shows I've seen from some of these cats that don't need to be running anymore, I'm just going to need y'all to not. Just let's not. Let's see here. Let's catch up on comments. Yes, you can send stars. What up, Tommy Scott? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Brew Capone is in the house. What are you doing? Scott Larson in the house. What's up, man? I know. Thank you for agreeing with me.
Thank you.
You know me. You run the hashtag truth, and I speak the hashtag truth. Okay, that's just what we do. I know I'm an asshole about it, but yes, WrestleForce. We already talked
some
about that.
Journalistic integrity.
And those XWW bar shows are great. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I know for a fact what it takes, especially running, as many bar shows as XWW does. I know what it looks like, and I know what it needs to look like. I know what you want for the crowd.
And it also depends on the promoter as well. Like, you have Manny Mac doing bar shows. You have the great Count Grog from Gouge Wrestling doing. That's mostly his shows are bar shows. And I think they're a big hit when it's done correctly. Right. Lenny Boy is great. Lenny Boy crowd is fantastic.
We have a ball at Lenny Boy. I love going there. We go into Waxhaw tomorrow night. We'll preview the Waxhaw Cup at the end of the show. But yeah, man, that's kind of my thing. That was kind of my gripe tonight. Don't put out shitty posters, for God's sakes. It's if you've got the money to afford that talent, you could have paid $10 to $20 at minimum to get somebody to create you a nice flyer. You really could have. You could have done that much because you had to have the money for the talent. And some of the talent that you booking ain't that expensive no way. So you really saved some money. So you could have bought a poster that was better than the one you did. Yes, I am going to be giving my predictions for the Waxhaw Cup tonight. Just don't anticipate me being anywhere near correct on this one. I don't know how the hell I got the last one right. No freaking clue.
Yeah, that was just luck. And I think because I want to talk about our predictions for the Rumble too. I think we got it right for the most part so far.
Gotcha.
We'll pull that up.
Excuse me for interrupting. I just wanted to say hi. What?
That's for me. That's La Suegra. That's the mother-in-law. She likes to watch. Her and Kate's dad like to watch and listen to us.
Oh my God! Listen, folks. Listen, from the bottom of my heart, I swear I'm worse in person, but here on the show, like, we just gotta let it go, and it is what it is. Dude, Tommy Okami chiming in.
That's cool that they're watching. What's up, Tommy?
Nice. Same
They're
here.
Great.
Dude, bar shows are a blast, but what I'm saying is, like, you got to know that crowd. If you're used to running a regular wrestling show, like,
if you're running at a venue, please make sure the venue also promotes, because it happens every time. Every time I'm working at a venue or working a bar show, you always get the fans that be like, "There was wrestling here tonight. Wait, when was the wrestling?" I'm like, really? Like, there's posters all around. People promote. I always carry every time I work a show, if I'm working a gig, if I'm going towards a venue or going towards a show, I always carry extra flyers on me. So if I'm going to go get gas at a gas station nearby, or I stop by, eat somewhere, whatever, I'm letting them know, hey, I'm headed to a wrestling show right now. Here's the poster. Here's the time. If you're getting off, always do that. Always. And make sure that the venue as well is aware of it, and they do their advertising as well. And there's other places you can go besides social media. Yes, social media is a wonderful tool, and you can get a lot of views on social media, but nothing beats like old school flyering or going places to places.
Yes, papering the town is the classic traditional way. I get that, and
there's other
wrong.
Media you can use besides the internet to get those views.
Yes,
you can radio stations, TV stations.
Yeah, some of that stuff costs money. So
some of it, but if you can work something out, there's always a workaround to try to get some. So it's how you present yourself and present the product. If you present this product to be an amazing product, blah 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 blah, you got to be there. You don't want to miss an opportunity to bring your community together. I mean, it's how you word it, baby.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Dude, like I keep saying, I wish to God more people paid attention and would follow a couple of, like, this one idea I've had that I've put it out there. When you get to, cause you and I, for example, we get to the venue 2-3 hours early almost every time, right? 2-3 hours before the show, we're there. All right. The moment you get to the venue, if you're on that card, if you're on that flyer, people know you're going to be there. Open up that social media at this place, at the company that you're working for that's wrestling that night. We here and get ready to start. Show begins at 7:00. Send. You just posted all that. So now it's not only your bubble, it's the bubble of the company, it's the bubble of the venue as well. So all three of them just got a ting 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 on Facebook. That's and smart. The cash register is going to go ching 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 because more people are coming through the door.
Yeah.
And your merch table is going to go ching ching ching.
Even if you're just a fans, exactly. Please do that. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm not against that either, Tommy. Mm-hmm. That would be great because, you don't know how many people that you have on your Facebook that aren't wrestlers or in wrestling business or what have you, that would be like, dude, I'd actually like to go see wrestling. This would be cool. Outside the office, we're done with that part now. I've cussed enough.
You good with your rant? You good with your
Yeah,
rant?
I'm good with my rant. I'm good with my rant. My rant's
I was
over
gonna I
now.
was gonna add one last thing to that.
Oh, go ahead. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah, because normally when I'm not in work mode lately, I've been on new medication, all that, so I'm like hyper focused. It's either I'm focused or not focused at all. Hyper focused. There's no in between. But yeah, I'm as soon as I get to a venue, I'm in work mode. I'm trying to get all everyone's info. I'm trying to, gather all my stuff up. Usually, I used to do like a quick little promo, and I top it off with, "I'm at the venue. Where are you?" Oh, it's always a good idea to do something like that too. Content is king, and doing what you said, I think that'll add on a little extra. Tag the promotion, tag the venue, tag the city, whatever, and just let people know where you're at when it comes to shows like that. It just, you know, doesn't help. Everybody wins. One hand washes the other, as we like to say. But yeah,
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Anything you can do to help is going to be a solid idea. And that's the way to get people, you know, that's the way to get the crowd to grow because that's all we want. Everybody wants big crowds and fun times.
yeah. The
Um,
more people that come in to watch a show, the more tickets you sell, the more people come to your shows, the more merch you can sell, the more shows you can do, and it means more money's in everybody's pocket.
exactly. And that's it's a business, but this ain't UNICEF. Anyway,
Tag the
yeah,
brewery Facebook page if you
yeah.
can.
Tag the breweries, tag wherever you're at. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow when I get there. I'm either gonna go live or I'm just gonna write a little thing that says, "We here, where you at?"
And that's what Lorenzo's really good at too. Every time he visits a place, he always likes to take a selfie with people there or tag them in his posts. He has a good time.
Bro, some of the new gear came in for the on the road thing.
Hmm.
It's
Oh
massive.
yeah, I've been doing
It's
some
massive.
I've been doing some what's the word I'm looking for?
Parts research.
Parts research and some kind of looking around. I like to hunt. Every now and then I'll find some good stuff. Like I found some electronics. I found a really nice desktop for sale that surprisingly was for sale, considering it was pretty high end. Same thing with some other electronic stuff. I'm like, maybe on the road kind of stuff. But
I mean,
yeah, it's crazy what kind
yeah.
of audio equipment stuff you can uh, find out there.
I've got to look at that. Y'all gonna be no, you gonna be with Tommy Okami at Resident Culture in Charlotte. Man, I'm gonna be in Waxhaw. I'm gonna be at Waxhaw. It's
That's
XWW,
yeah.
baby. You should know we're gonna be Waxhaw is gonna be off the chain tomorrow
And
night
no,
because they
you're
got the
not.
Waxhaw Cup.
And to iterate back to one, no, you're not interrupting. We appreciate you watching, and we love you very much. Thank you.
The fuck? What was that to?
The one
Oh,
comment,
she thought
yeah.
she was interrupting. Oh no, that's the point. We talked to the crowd all night long. Like that's the whole point of the show.
Because I
That's
was
the
getting
fun
text
part.
messages all week. You watch NXT yet? No, not yet. Watching now. You watch hockey yet? No, not.
Oh
Like
my
it's,
god.
it's the family ritual. We watch wrestling and hockey now.
God, it sounds like my house. Wrestling and hockey. Except I'm not watching hockey anymore
Little
because my team's out.
disappointed about the Caps.
Yeah. It's okay though. It's okay because we made it further than either one of the Philadelphia teams, the Flyers
Yeah,
or
we
the
made it
Penguins,
farther than the Flyers
and farther than the Penguins. So
and the
I'm good.
Penguins. So
Yes,
yeah.
I'm good. I could care less about anything else as long as they were on their couch before we were. We got or
That's
before
I'm
our
cool
team
with that.
was, and our team got paid more money to keep going. So I don't care. That's all that matters. That's all that matters is the money. Um, pretty much every day. I'm just gonna say that it's just about money. Um,